Fade out 1. Fade in 3.
Pizza Flicks Television Division presents
Play, fellas, play! Play anything!
No more beef.
Get out, Paul. Get out of here! Nothing serious. Get back here. See, Timey, keep the band playing. Come on. Play, fellas. Come on.
Outlaws were a common breed in the lawless 20s, but an outlaw among outlaws, fortunately for us, was not common. John L. Nolan, alias Jack Legs Diamond. He made the grade from gutter to glitter by sheer viciousness, from bundle snatcher to notorious gangster by butchering and sadistic violence. His inventory was every vice of the times, from narcotics to white slavery. Legs Diamond's special technique, sadism, made him an outlaw among outlaws. And he was hated by gangsterdom as much as he was by the police. By 1929, the mobs had tried 4 times to pour enough lead in him to put him away for keeps. They weren't any more successful than the law. He was as hard to convict as he was to kill. My name's Barney Ruditsky, 20 years Gangster Squad, Police Department, City of New York. July 13th, 1929. 2 men dead, a third just about, over a difference of opinion on the legal size of a drink. There were at least 25 customers in the speakeasy who witnessed the shooting, but they fled to save their lives, and undoubtedly would be hard to catch. Besides, what was to be gained by their admitting what they had seen? It was an open and closed case. Jack Legs Diamond, part owner of the joint, had done the shooting. Anyone in New York could tell you that, even the police. But the law is explicit. We had to prove it. Charlie Entra, alias Charlie Grain, partner of Jack Legs Diamond in the Hotsy Totsy Club. Want to save yourself a trip downtown, Charlie? It's a hot night for the bucket of blood.
Barney, you're not going to give me any trouble, are you? This little rhubarb is going to cost.
Yeah, my heart's bleeding for you. 2 men morgue fruit, 1 dying at the taxpayer's expense. What do you want, sympathy?
Yeah, sure. What do you want from me, Barney? A man's got property rights. He's got to protect his investments.
This was murder. Cold-blooded, deliberate murder. And you're going to lose a partner. He's going to cook in the hot seat.
Barney, you're not going to make a case out of this. You gotta prove a motive. You haven't got a motive.
Sure. Everybody knows you have to have a motive. Killing for fun just doesn't count, Now listen, stop wasting my time. You're going to sweat it out in a cell till I get legs.
Barney, it ain't going to help you get legs booking me.
No, it's just going to cost,
Barney, have a heart. It's going to cost me.
Book a material witness. Jaime C., manager and bookkeeper of the Hotsy Totsy Club. He thought real fast when the shooting started. He ordered the combo to play loud. Now he was thinking slow. He couldn't seem to remember much. Well, wait, Charlie, book him to a material witness. And Brad, what do you get on these other jokers? The clarinet was more willing to cooperate than the piano. The drum was a hophead and not worth the time. Our other friends? The waiters would fall in line when the time came. Jack Legs Diamond, alias John L. Nolan, was now in a spot that he wouldn't be able to wiggle out of. We finally had all the witnesses and evidence you could want to put him out of circulation permanently. All we had to do was get our hands on him.
Give me that. How many times I gotta tell you to keep your filthy paws off my mail?
I'm expecting something.
What do you mean you're expecting something?
How many times have I got to tell you? I sent for a lousy dress pattern. Nobody's going to get a line on you from a lousy number out of Sears catalog. You think you'd talk to me? Nothing but lousy crickets. Birds making such a racket you can't get a decent night's sleep. You think you could at least talk to me once in a while?
Got nothing to say to you, so shut up! You know, another month with you here, holed up here in the country, you know, I'm gonna have my head examined.
Well, that's tough. Why don't you go? You wind up fast with your head in a glass jar at Bellevue.
Why, the dirty, double-crossing bum. That's what I get for putting them in business. Yeah, I'll take care of him.
Where do you think you're going?
I should have known that piker would sell out his mother for $50.
Now, please, honey, don't go when you're steaming. Please, baby, don't go. You got only one mistake coming to you. Now, listen to Mommy. Don't go. They can't touch you if you sit tight. I know you. You're going to that onion you got stashed away. Kiki's gonna cost you your head.
Right.
Partner in the Hotsy Totsy Club will turn state's witness.
What do you take me for? I forgot more angles than you'll ever learn. I catch you giving short drinks and stashing away the difference for yourself one more time, it's gonna cost you. Good. Yeah? Yeah? So? What do you want, Ruditsky? I told you you couldn't hold me. All you did was cost me. What if I don't want to? Okay, I'll be there. I got your word? Okay. I'll be back in a half hour. Don't forget what I told you. Well, I forgot more than you'll ever learn.
You know, this market crash is over. By October, everything be sky high again. How about it, Brad? Wouldn't you buy?
Yeah, I think so.
That's it. Hello, Ruditsky. Yeah? Where? That figured. Anything we can do? Well, let me have it as soon as you can. I'm fully employed. Thanks. They just found Charlie Entra's body.
What happened?
Well, looks like he got himself taken for a ride.
Where'd they drop him?
A swamp out between Forest Hills and Kew Gardens.
Got a hot flash?
Yep, legs diamond.
You figure maybe he's finally coming out of his hole?
Good play.
You're positive? That's exactly what happened. How do you figure? What'd you do, Barney? Finger Charlie for the torpedo?
Cut out the double talk, I mean. I'm the one that gets paid for asking the questions.
Well, ask me why he didn't show. If you don't know, Barney, you're the only one in town that don't.
What?
Charlie got hit. Tonight.
That's why I'm here. What's this routine you're giving me about me fingering Charlie for the ride?
Jake heard Charlie talking to you on the phone just before opening time tonight.
I did. What else did he hear?
You made him come out to meet you.
Where?
He didn't get that.
When?
Right after he hung up. Figures must have been no later than 6:30.
And what time did he get back here after meeting with me?
He didn't. He told Jake he would be back within a half hour. You must have told him that's exactly how long you need him for. Is that what you told him, Barney?
I haven't talked to Charlie in weeks, not since he outsmarted me and posted bail.
There's something screwy.
Jaime, where can I get my hands on Legs?
Huh?
Well, if I don't find him, you may be next in line to be a dead pigeon.
What?
I'll spell it out for you, knucklehead. Legs suckered Charlie by using my name.
So?
So, he's tired of holding up. But as long as there's a potential witness can testify against him, he can't afford to come out.
Legs knows I wouldn't squeal.
Does he? Come on, Jaime. Where can I find him? You tell me you get yourself some insurance. Life insurance.
Are you kidding?
Okay, sucker. Oh, but if somebody calls and says it's me, it ain't. That was the last time I saw Jaime alive. Legs caught him in the bathroom. Jaime took the long count in the bathtub. They picked up his body when it washed ashore at Coney Island. He must have been difficult for Legs. We found him in a vacant lot in the Bronx, what was left of him. Gasoline melted him down to the wick. A real shame. This man had talent and a stiff upper lip. Legs left him floating in Central Park. We found him in the spring when the ice in the shallow pond melted. Hopheads make poor witnesses. He lived because he got to the institution before his tongue got tied. The piano player walked out of the club one night, and they never did find him. 18 months after July 13th, 1929, you couldn't get a witness to the Hotsy Totsy murder if your life depended on it. Legs Diamond had it figured that way.
Hiya, Barney. How you been? Long time no see.
You're one big reason I won't stop being a cop.
Somebody said you wanted to see me.
You did a good job, didn't you? You spent a whole year cleaning up the mess you made.
What are you talking about? Look, I come in here of my own free will. I heard that you think that I did something or other.
Something or other. How do you like this?
You got something to say to me? Go ahead, shoot. I haven't got all day.
How many potential witnesses did you butcher?
What are you talking about, Barney?
We buried 5 already. How many more are we going to uncover?
You've got no case, and you know it. You're just whistling Dixie.
Yeah. Where were you on the night of July 13th, 1929?
Look, you want to go through the routine? Go ahead. Book me. My lawyer's waiting. I give you 6 hours, then I'm back on the street again.
Sure. The law wasn't made to handle a society of vicious rats. Now, maybe we'll walk out of here.
Now, wait a minute. I got as much right as anybody.
That's the problem. You've got as much right as any innocent, decent citizen. You, the foulest, stinking hyena, the dirtiest gutter of this city's ever bred.
Now, wait a minute. You can say anything you want about me, but don't you go casting aspersions on my breeding.
Breeding? Well, you're a maggot. You're a white, foul, shapeless parasite. The law's too good for you. The law was made to protect men, not cruddy lice. Scum. Scum! You know what's gonna happen? Maybe we'll get away with murder.
So why all the hysterics, Barney? Relax. You know, you ought to take a vacation. Your nerves are all shot.
Shut up! I'll tell you when you can talk. Anyway, they'll probably catch up with you before we do.
What do you mean, they?
Your pals. Lepke, Gara, Little Augie, the Dutchman, your compadres. They hate you as much as we do, if not more.
Let them try.
Let them try again, you mean, don't you, big shot?
What are you trying to prove, Barney?
Judge, take him. I'll be down to book him right away. Murder 1, 2 counts. I'll get the witness we have on ice.
What witness?
Hey, what witness?
Take him, Judge.
Nothing on ice?
Yeah, nothing on ice.
Well, anyway, he'll suffer for the next couple of hours.
He was sprung and back on the street by dinner time, less than 6 hours after he walked in. He didn't suffer much.
Hey, you should have seen the expression on his puss, baby. What a puss. And what is this, Ruditsky, a public thoroughfare?
Well, they told me this is where they keep the clay pigeons.
You just couldn't stand it, could you? You had to see me in pain.
Dying's too good for you, Legs.
All right, you got your kicks? Now beat it.
Now, you've been lucky 3 times now. The next time, they'll fill you so full of lead, they'll have to make a contract to bury you by the pound.
Beat it.
You know, you ought to be thankful whoever delivered that last dose of lead from the Dutchman botched up the job and you're still able to get out of town.
You're so smart.
I think maybe if you stay out of town, the syndicate will leave you alone. But the Dutchman, he'll go to the North Pole to put you on ice.
You're very funny, Ruditsky.
You never should have killed Joey Kneelegs. He wasn't only the Dutchman's partner, he was his friend. And you know the Dutchman. He hasn't got that many friends.
You stop that humming.
That ain't me, honey. It's them lousy crickets.
Don't tell me what it is. I'm not deaf.
Davy, you're all strung tight. Why don't you let me give you a shot? That's what you need, baby. A shot.
That's what you'd like, isn't it? Huh? For me to be a slave like you.
What's the matter with you? All of a sudden you're sprouting wings or something? That's funny. The biggest louse in the world is a preacher. Oh! Who do you think you're hitting?
You know what you are? You're a nothing. And I'm sick to death of looking at you.
Get out. Go ahead. Get out. Just don't come to me when you got witnesses to be fingered and rubbed out. Just don't come to me to do your dirty work. Make the streets safe for you.
I'm not getting out. You're getting out. You got just long enough for me to get the car out of the barn. You're getting out of here one way or the other. You don't walk out,
I drag you out.
You think you can throw me out? You think you can bring that tramp Kiki into my house?
I think you don't shut that big trap of yours. I'm gonna do it for you.
Baby, I didn't mean it. Honest, baby, I didn't mean it. I love you. Don't you know that, baby?
Legs is nothing but a cheap gunman, a stupid torpedo that never grew up. You know how many guys he's killed? Lolo, tell her. God, tell her.
Maybe 30, 40.
Maybe, at least. You know how he killed them? You know how? Lolo, tell her. God, tell her how.
Extra slug here or there, so he suffers.
Matches at the feet.
Pliers.
At the fingernail. Lolo, tell her.
Tell her what, boss?
What? About the meet we had in Atlantic City, stupid.
Oh, yeah. Lepke, Dura, Luciano.
All the important operators. Come on, get to the point.
Well, on the agenda was what to do about a guy who was making too much noise.
Making like a big shot. Newspapers, nightclubs. Nothing but a cheap torpedo.
Yeah, giving all the legitimate operators a black eye.
Yeah, making us all look like cheap gunmen, too.
Well, the vote was unanimous. He got the word. Get out of New York. Retire or he gets hit.
Ruditsky wants him so bad he can taste it. We figure we owe it to the business to get him first. I got something going personal with Joe Nee. You understand, you know?
I know. I know better than you about legs. After all, I'm still his wife, ain't I?
Look, honey, I know it ain't easy for you to put the finger on a guy you've been so close to, but we didn't come to you now, did we? I mean, you come walking in here of your own free will, didn't you? I mean, we explained, Lulu and me, we explained exactly the fully, the whys, and the wherefores, huh? Lolo, get Alice a drink. Lolo! Look, Alice, honey, I got a little something. I'll make it easy for you. I'll get it for you as soon as you tell me, huh?
He can't do this to me.
What?
He brought her right into my house. That cheap bluesy. Imagine that. He brought her right into my house.
Kiki Robertson there. Right with you, right there?
So he parks me in the city. He thinks I'm stupid. I'll show him.
Yeah, you show him. Look, honey, you show me where is that house that you got shoved out of, huh?
Dutch, the guest is going home. I guess the party must be over.
Yeah, the party is over. Deliver the mail. You sure you got him this time?
Yeah.